Hello and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments. Now, comment reading has kind of become a little bit of a pastime here on this channel. I did another comment reading video about a month ago, and so I figured I would do these every once in a while because they're always fun, and a lot of y'all also seem to find them really entertaining. So I figured, I don't know, maybe once a month or every couple of weeks, we would do another one of these just to kind of see what we can find and what we can reply to, because they always get a little chaotic. And I'm all for a little bit of chaos here and there. And the last time I did one of these was about a month or so ago, and y'all seemed to really enjoy that one. So what I figured was we would go ahead and do another one. And if y'all want to see more of these comment reading videos, let me know in the comments down below if you would like them to be maybe a once every 2 weeks sort of thing, or more of a once a month sort of thing, but I'm open to either way. So let me know in the comments, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into some other comments. And if y'all thought that I wasn't going to use this video as an excuse to play more Burnout Paradise, you are so wrong. And honestly, we might as well start with a theme that's been particularly common lately, and that is what happened. And I honestly don't understand the basis for this comment. It's like I see people commenting every single day, what happened, what happened, what happened, in some variety or form or fashion, over and over and over again. I honestly wish that every time someone commented or tried to comment what happened, I wish YouTube would just refer them to one of the 3 or 4 videos that I've made on the entire topic. Because in all reality, that would be so much easier than having to, I don't know, like answer specifically to every single one. Although I guess I can't be too surprised that a lot of people don't want to take the time to go out of their way to go to the channel and actually find the information, because a lot of people seem like they would just rather not do any research at all and just comment what happened. However, the what happened comments are followed closely by the "are you actually TC" comments. And honestly, I feel like these are both kind of silly questions to have to answer. However, for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and answer this one anyway. Of course I am. Another one that comes up a lot is, where's the real TC? And honestly, I gotta tell ya, she's right here. Honestly, I almost wonder if a lot of y'all don't understand how this process works. On a slightly different subject though, this next one is hilarious because the person asked, how do you see out of your other eye with your hair covering it? Which is, honestly, as hilarious of a question as that is, I kind of want to answer it because it's something I get asked a whole lot more than you might think. And I kind of have to go into an odd level of detail to kind of describe this, but my hair is a little bit on the, almost a little bit more on the like thinner side, and so you can pretty much just see through it for the most part. And obviously not in like a translucent way because, well, if I'm being completely honest, if my hair was translucent, I would need to be studied. The next comment is honestly hilarious because the final conclusion they arrive at is 100% correct, because they're like, hold up, I haven't watched this channel in a while, what happened? And then subsequently they arrive at the conclusion of, so you're a chick now? And honestly, you're on the right track. However, I'll do you one better. Always was. The next comment is honestly pretty self-explanatory, and it's, honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to do at this point with all of these comments that just ask the same question. Because I'll admit, I consider myself to be pretty patient. However, when people ask the same exact question over and over and over and over again, even after I make and release multiple pieces of content addressing these questions, and people just keep asking the same exact questions over and over and over again, it honestly makes me wonder, like, how am I even supposed to get these questions answered? And honestly, speaking of questions that I shouldn't really have to answer, I also see this a lot too, with basically the question worded as, what is going on with this world? And it's just like, it's such a sky is falling mentality, because the amount of people that come into my comments and talk about how, the world is ending, or the world has, what is wrong with this world, or we are in the end of days. I'm just like, I don't even know how someone could be more dramatic. And honestly, the answer to your question is, you really need to get out more. Literally, imagine having that adverse of a reaction to coming across any particular person out in the world, no matter who they are. And also, we're here on this channel to play and enjoy video games. We're here to enjoy whether it be a racing game or, some sort of simulator or some sort of off-road game. That's what this channel is about. And if it's too much to ask of you to understand that that's what the content is about and what the content is for, then honestly, it might not be the channel for you. And speaking of end of days style comments, this is another type of comment that I see come up genuinely all the time. And I'm just like, nobody ever brought this up. You brought this up. Nobody ever brought this up besides y'all that are bringing it up. So this is not the place. And that honestly should be all I have to say about that. But I'm sure that even after saying that, I'll get more of them in the comments on this video saying some variation of pretty much the same exact thing. So I don't know. I really don't know where all of that rage comes from. But the other thing I don't really understand is how people think that that's just, something that you should just do. It's like, nobody is going into your comments and telling you how you are required to live. So I honestly just don't see the point of comments like that, other than people are frustrated and don't know how to get it out. And they're like, oh, I guess I'll take it out on you. And it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anything. And as a matter of fact, if you just keep doing it over and over again, I'm going to eventually just ban you. That is, of course, depending on whether I or one of my moderators gets to your comment first. This is another type of comment that honestly baffles me, because I made a whole short, not necessarily a whole entire video, but a whole short about how my voice is just naturally higher pitched anyway. And it also caused me a lot of pain to have to force my voice downwards for so many years. And so a lot of the process has just been allowing my voice to relax again and honestly return to a range that is genuinely comfortable. And of course, if that's upsetting or quote unquote nauseating for you to listen to, then I'm not the channel for you. And then finally we get to this, which in a way represents a lot of, I get a ton of comments that say some variation of this. However, I don't know what this is supposed to accomplish, because if they're trying to sort of get after me in some way, what they really don't realize is that all a comment like that actually does is shows me that you weren't really here for the long haul anyway. And of course, if you're watching this video and you're finding yourself having some sort of I don't know, super adverse reaction to my content or something like that, you might want to look, and I don't even mean this from any kind of space of, what's even a good way to describe this? Not even from any sort of back and forth sort of space, but genuinely look inward and see why are you having a reaction like that? And also, I am, of course, well aware that any sort of inward reflection is probably a little much to ask for a lot of YouTube commenters out there. That's probably an ask that is monumental. However, if only even maybe one or two of you hear that and go, I'm actually going to do that, then maybe, maybe something good will come of it. And with all of that being said and done, those are the comments that I'm going to be reading today. However, if y'all have any other questions or stuff you would like to leave in the comments down below, like suggestions or requests for future content, make sure to leave all of those, once again, down in those comments below. And thank you all so much for watching. I know I don't do these super often, but they are pretty fun to do whenever we get the chance to do them. And of course, I also want to say a massive thank you to all of y'all that are hanging out with me still here on the channel. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.